Good. We're going to start with our roll down series. So what we want to do here is have the Theraband wrapped around our feet. And we just start with the super basics. So we want to sit up as tall as we can. And then we're going to roll back, rolling back. And you know the idea, right? The idea is to stretch your spine. Get as tall as you can when you're down. And then lift up your head and resist as you come all the way up, again with the intention of stretching your spine. Take it all the way forward as much as you can this morning. Good. Were you riding in the Tour de France today? This is going to be challenging, this little roll up, because you were hunched over for hours and hours and hours. Good. And lift and roll up. Imagine if you could ride in the Tour de France. How about just one day of riding in the Tour? One day. Oh my gosh. I don't think so, but I'd like to be able to. Okay, and then if that's going really well and you love it, you stay right there and you just enjoy that stretch. To make it a little bit more challenging, we take the Theraband and pull it apart, and we roll down, and we add the arms reaching up over the head. So you're doing these your way, always having the intention of stretching that spine. And again, if you were cycling, maybe you're feeling your back of your legs. Maybe if you haven't been doing too much for the last couple of days, maybe you feel the back of your legs. Good. Now we're going to switch it up if possible. So the next level is we're going to lift one leg up. So it's a single leg teaser as we come up. And then we lower that leg down. Oh, yeah. And if possible, we lift up and we lift the other leg. And we lower that down. Yeah. And keep going. You can return to any of these variations, or you can just keep progressing with me. We'll see where we take this together. Yes, single leg roll up, man. That is some work, I would say. I kind of like it though. I'm sticking with this one for a little bit. I feel all my body warming up. And it's not easy, which I like. I don't like to do, well, sometimes I do. Okay, but I do like a challenge. You're allowed to make side effects. It's in your own home. And lifting up. And down. Good, let's see if we can do one more on each side. Okay, good job. So now, if you have your Theraband, drop your Theraband. We're going to move into our X roll up. Remember the X roll up is the arms are inside of the mat, but on the very edges. And the same thing with the legs. The legs are open to the mat. You are now a C star. You're going to reach one arm. I'm going to start with my right arm, reaching the right arm up. Push with the left arm onto the mat so you're helping yourself as you come up. And then reach towards your left pinky toe. Swivel around to the other side. Look at your right hand as you slide down into the mat, into your C-star roll-up. Good. Left arm. Reach. Push with your right arm against the mat so you get some help. It's the twist that we're after. And swivel. And slide down into that tight pool. Man, I love this version. Good. Keep going. Reach. And swivel. And all the way down. And again. Swivel around and and look down as you go down. Good. I'd like to do one more each side. So that's what I'm going to do because I'm the teacher. And around. And down. Oh, I love these today. Man, these are good. Up. Oh, yes. I really need that big twist. And down. Okay. So now from here, you know eagle pose from yoga? Hopefully you do. If not, it doesn't matter. What you want to do is you want to cross one leg over the other. Cross my right over my left. I'm going to take one hand and cross it over the other hand. That's my right over my left. And I'm going to do a double cross because I can. This would be eagle pose. And we're going to see if we can take eagle pose into a roll up. Breath in, exhale. Oh, wow, this is a little bit of a challenge. Yes, stretch. And then all the way down. Good. Now you're going to untwist your arms and twist them the other way. Untwist your legs and twist them the other way. And then see if you can roll all the way up. And all the way down. Good. And untwist. And twist again. And exhale. Up. Good. And down. And then one more if you possibly can. Good. Eagle on the other side. And exhale. And all the way up. Good work. Moving here into a V shape with the feet. Back is really straight and hands come behind the head. We're going to round the spine down. So we slowly roll down, 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 and release. Good. Keeping the legs squeezed together. We're going to see if we can roll up, 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 up with the hands behind the head as much as possible, and then scoop and lift up. Good. Take a minute to establish flat back, and then rounding the spine down with the hands behind the head and the legs squeezing together. Good. And then very challenging. See what you can do to lift up as much as you can with your hands behind the head. Lift all the way up. Good. Now on this last one, we're going to see if we can go back with a flat back. Take a breath in and then exhale. Flat back, flat back, flat back, flat back, flat back, flat back. And when you can't go back any further, that's when you round the spine and then take it all the way down. Good. Release your arms. Release your legs. Wiggle the legs in and out. Let your head rock side to side. Let your breath become normal for a moment. Good. Isn't that a super fun roll-up series? Yeah, I think so. Okay, we're going to move right along.